Hello everybody, it's September and it's time for another Patreon promo video for our guides, the Ultimate Tournament guides and the exclusive tour text guides, the best guides on the market. Also today, when this video goes live, which is the 1st of September, the opening round is starting in Golf Clash for the Breakpoint tournament, a perfect way for you to immediately sign up and get access and crush the tournament for either pro, expert or a master. In this video you will see me talk you through, or not see me talk, you will see me talk and I will talk you through the different divisions, our thought process, also show you some example guides for all the divisions and help you understand why our guides and our service overall will help you become a better player. Because that's the thing, we don't just want you to get a guide from us, we do want you to become a better player, and that is something that that we have been doing for many years. In our packages, it's a lot of things included. You can go and scanning the QR code here on the screen, or go directly through the link in the description down below and you will get to all our packages. You can start as low as $2.50, but we're gonna take a closer look at the different packages we have here in just a bit. So before we move on as well, hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. When you either scan the QR code here above me or that you go through the link that is below in the description, then you get to this page. Here you can find all our packages when it comes to the website access pass and all the way to the exclusive tour shootout guides, the ultimate tournament guides, and also the combined packages, so where you can get shootout guides and also get the tournament guides. I mean, we have absolutely everything and everything for someone. Obviously along the way here, not along the way, but during your stay with us, you will get access to a Telegram chat, so you have constant support if something is not going as you would like when it comes to different shots. And we do urge players to always upload a video and ask for help if there is something they don't understand, because once again we do want you to feel that you will get help to first and foremost understand using guide if you haven't used a guide before, but second of all as well to be able to not be lost if stuff is not going your way. Because it's not just as easy as follow a guide and or think you follow a guide and then everything is going to drop. It's still going to be some minor parts you're going to have to work with, and that's why we are the best in the business that will help you every step of the way. So here you do have all the packages, obviously in your own currency, not in the Swedish currency. So this is not in US dollars. That would be even a little bit too expensive for my taste. So make sure to get your package, start off already in the beginning of the month and get access to the Breakpoint tournament that has kicked off, and then obviously you get access for 30 days for one purchase, which is, I mean, loads of content that we do have for you. Let's take a look at some example guides for pro, expert and master. For pro division, we do have the guides that do change for every wind angle change you do have in the tournament, which is obviously difficult with pro. I think that's probably the most difficult thing with that division, and I honestly don't understand why we have it like that in the game, but that's a different story. But we are changing from qualifying round to opening round to weekend round to adapt for the new winds, and obviously by just having a guide, because not everyone has a guide, and that will show on their scorecard. So that's why the scores in pro often are a little bit worse than what you see in expert, but also in master, because when you do have win that do repeats, it's also easier than to dial in the shots. But that's not possible to the same extent in pro, and that's why using a guide is such a massive advantage in pro division. When it comes to our support, we do have the Telegram chat. You can see the logo in the bottom left of the guide page. You can click on that and you can go directly to that specific whole chat. So when you're joining pro, you will get access to our support system where you can get early notes and videos. You can also upload videos yourself and ask for help. And Rado and Kim that are creating the shots for pro division will be there to help you out as fast as they can. Obviously, we are a big team and everyone will help out if they can. Looking at a guide in Pro, we do have the drive at the top half of the page and the second shot at the bottom half of the page. We want to give you all and everything when it comes to the details of a shot. And then it's up to you to decide what information you want to use. So just because it says one thing in the guide doesn't necessarily mean that you need to use that information. It's up to you to decide that, but obviously we as creators will want to give our followers the best possible data so you can achieve a better score than your opponent. Obviously we suggest different balls, and we suggest free to play balls and paid balls as well for those that do want to use that. Working a lot with slider tables and tables overall to simplify and visualize the data in the best possible way. Landing position screenshots, spin boxes, again, everything that you do need. And that is a part 4 and a part 5 that do have that layout. When it comes to the part 3s, we do work as well with big pictures to help visualize what we are looking for. And obviously on a part 3, the landing position picture is important. We do have the spin box picture, but we also do have a wind angle picture as well. If you feel dialed in enough, we do suggest wind angle tweaks, which is based off the wind angles that the creators are observing in practice. And then we suggest tweaks for that. But as I said earlier, you don't have to follow that. If you don't want to, you can just play without that and you will achieve some success. But using the wind angle tweaks on par 3s in Pro, but in Expert and Master as well, will in the long run make you get more drops, which is the reason why we're adding it. So we do take an extra step in Pro and in all our division to give you the most details that you can ever find in a guide. And once again, it's up to you to decide what or if you want to use it. So a lot of tables, information, everything you have here in a nice, comfortable layout. So if you are interested in our Pro guide, you scan the QR code on the top, or you go directly to patreon.com/GolfClashTommy and look for any of the packages that has the Ultimate Tournament Pro guides included. Have in mind that you can bundle that together with Expert or Master or with tour guides if you like. Expert division is a division that are growing a lot for us, and I'm not surprised honestly, because we have stepped up our game in Expert, having Brandon Burke, one of the best players in the world when it comes to designing shots to run our division, obviously with help from Paul and other creators in our team to provide you the most extensive options when it comes to Expert, but also the most dialed in guide that there is by far. When it comes to Expert, we used before to only work with free to play options, but that was back then. Now it's different. We are working with special balls, we're working with aggressive options, but we always have the guide as a base as free to play. You can use Apocalypse level 4+ with our guides, and again, you can play every single shot that every single hole that we do have in the guide as free to play if you like. But as you can see here on the screen, and I want to take this as an example, we are adding alternative options, which is either more aggressive, or we're using a special ball, or both, to give you a possibility for better shots that might drop in a higher percentage. And this is from the last summer major, hole 6 in the weekend round, which is a perfect example where we do have an aggressive shot here that do require a power 5 wind 4 ball as worst. And then we play the second shot with a Cataclysm level 6+, which is not really the most common wood club in Expert, but that's what the shot is designed for. This is one of our alternatives, and this is a shot that had a high drop rate, but it was also a bit risky with playing with a skinny rough bump, as you can see. And when it comes to the data and the layout, is the same as in Pro and in Master. Obviously, we do have the drive on the top half, the second shot on the bottom half. We work with tables, big pictures to visualize all the data in the best possible way. But take a look at the the free-to-play option here, which is a more conservative way where we could play with the sniper, we could play with a free-to-play ball, and there wasn't really much risk involved if you didn't do a big error. So this was the backup that we did have for those that did not have the possibility to play with the ball or the club in option number 1, but also for those that didn't really want to take any risk because they felt that, all right, I might not gonna drop it anyway. Do you have anything else? Yes, we do have. So we are working like that a lot in Expert, providing not just one option. We're providing options for such a big variety of clubs and balls that you will always find something with us. And if there's something that you're looking for, you can always request that in the whole chats, because we do have Telegram chats in Expert as well. You can see the Telegram logo at the bottom left corner there. You can click on that, you can go directly to the whole chat. There the creators are uploading shots early, and also with notes and voiceover on their recordings. And then you can also use those whole chats to upload videos to yourself and ask for help, and we as a whole team will be there to help out as fast as we can. So if you're interested in our Expert guide, or to bundle Expert together with Pro or Master or with tour guides, you scan the QR code at the top, or you go to patreon.com/golf-tommy. It doesn't matter when in the month you sign up, you will get access for a month from that date you sign up. So make sure to do that and join in the best guides on the market. Master division, the biggest division that we do have, where we do have close to 1,500 people that do have access in some way to our master guide, which is a lot of players considering there isn't millions that are playing Master Division. In Master, what we have dedicated ourselves to do is to offer a wide variety of shots. And that goes for free to play, that goes for paid balls, and just thinking outside the box in general. We do have a Telegram chat where we upload as we go, meaning once we are done with our shot, we're uploading in the whole chat, and you can start early by using the voiceover on the videos and that are uploaded, and also the notes, and then we upload the guide as soon as we can. When it comes to the wind changes, we're obviously adapting for the wind changes as we do in the other divisions, and luckily for Master divisions there is no wind change from opening to the weekend round. We do have a specific team that are working for free-to-play shots in Master, which is probably the toughest thing that you can do with success. And that is the important part for me to say, that when it comes to Master Division, when we upload a free-to-play ball shot, it's not just because we're gonna upload a shot, it's because it's a good shot, and you can use that and save a paid ball, that otherwise obviously will cost you, and I mean it might give you the same result as well. We do have the base of using whatever ball that gives us the best possible outcome, and that leaves obviously to use the precision ball sometime. And I wanted to just add this slide here just as a reference, because if we are using a precision ball in the guide, it's not just going to be that ball, obviously. You can use other type of special ball there. But the layout for Master is the drive on the top half, the second shot on the bottom half. As for the other divisions, we're working with tables, working with pictures, we're working with wind angle tweaks, even on the par 4s and the par 5s. Because what we want with our Master guides is not just to offer a guide that will give you either just to weekend round, or either just to have you compete for first place. With our guide, we know that we consistently will get you to the weekend round, which means that you can, for your clan and for yourself, feel very mentally strong when going into the opening round, feeling that you have an advantage over your opponents. Obviously, we all make mistakes, and we're all gonna have those crappy rounds that we want to avoid, but obviously that's going to happen. So if using our guide, you can use the guide to fight for gold, you can use the guide to fight for weekend round. We don't care. We're here to fulfill your dreams and what you want to achieve in your game. But make sure to use all the support features that we do have for Master and every other division, because we are there to help you in the Telegram chats. When it comes to free to play, you can see here we do have a free-to-play option here that worked beautifully on hole 9 in the last summer major, and that's what we do. Again, free-to-play ball options, paid ball options on the par 4s and the par 5s, but even on the par 3s, to make you have a lot to choose from, but also to choose from good stuff, not just, you know, having one good option and then one sloppy option because we didn't have time. That's why we have a dedicated team with Paul, with Matthias and Mark that provide world-class content with free-to-play balls. And I do think that those of you that has been using the free-to-play ball options for some time can vouch for how good they are. When it comes to the par 3s, we are always working with wind angle tweaks in Master. If you see a par 3 without wind angle tweaks, you shall always question that, in my opinion. There will come times where we play into a big funnel, which we did in Master Division on hole 13 on the back 9 of the weekend round. That one didn't need any wind angle tweaks, which was beautiful, but it's very, very rare. So we always offer wind angle tweaks and more in-depth wind angle tweaks for those that, once again, wants to fight for gold or top 10s. But if you do want to fight for the weekend round, you don't really need to go that extensive into the wind angle tweaks if you don't want to. But it's there if you would like to use it. You choose what data you want to use on the specific guides. All the text, big pictures, everything you need to have good success on a par 3 or obviously a par 4 or a par 5. So if you want to take part of Master Division, they're by far the best guide on the market for Master, bringing you a massive amount of shots for free to play, for paid balls, and a way for you to fight consistently to get to weekend round, and also consistently fight to get to a top spot if that's your goal. That's obviously up to you to set your goal. You scan the QR code at the top here, or you go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy. It doesn't matter when you subscribe during the month, you will get access for 1 month. So subscribe in the beginning, middle, or the end. It's up to you, but make sure to not miss a single tournament anymore with our guides. So this is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this promo video for our Ultimate Tournament guides here on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. And I understand that if you have not tried out our guides, it could be a lot of information that come in just a video here. But we do have a support line. You can always email us at support@golfclashtommy.com. You can also get in contact with us through Patreon once you do sign up. But we have done our very best to try to explain everything that when you do purchase, you will get more information obviously when you purchase, so you have everything that you do need to start improving your game. Once again, scan the QR code or you have the link in the description down below. Thank you so much for this support here on the channel and the trust in me helping you to become a better player.